What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Magione's Hotlaps series on Zeta Corsa. Today we're driving the lovely Alfa Romeo 4C in episode number 6. Now we do have, wait, I can't remember what the reigning champion is. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so our current leader on the leaderboard for our Magione Hotlaps is the Porsche Panamera for 123.22. It is an all-wheel drive beast with a crap load of power, and I don't really expect the Alfa to beat that. It's not all-wheel drive. It handles like a go-kart, which means you kind of need to carry momentum. This track is more about pure brute cornering and acceleration. It's kind of why I chose it, is to give smaller cars a bit of an advantage, but to give cars with all-wheel drive a better advantage so that we can have much closer time between everything. So let's hop into our sound check and see what this baby sounds like. What does an Alfa Romeo 4C sound like? I just hear like that BMW brap in the middle RPMs. Did I hear right? There's definitely a little bit of a brap there. I don't know if you guys as viewers will hear it, but I for sure can hear it. It sounds really, really amazingly. Now this car's got 240 horsepower and a 0 to 100 of only 4.5 seconds. I was expecting a little bit better than that. Now, let's do a little slide test here. The little Alfa's not entertaining the slide on the first corner. But we're gonna get our little warm-up lap going here for our Magione Hotlaps. This is our first flying lap, right? I have to say though, once you are driving, it does sound better. It sounds really grunty, it sounds really good for a 4C. It's got a nice little DSG fart that you can hear. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Just pull up Twitch chat quickly so I can read if anybody is live commenting. Down the back straight at 200 km an hour almost. Hard on the brakes. Down to third gear. Should have trail braked it. Ah, man. It's fine, this is our warm up lap. Down to second. To the curves there. Down to second again. Oh, not rotating as nicely. Oh, it's understeering so much. That is horrible. Horrible. Down the main straight we go. Onto our first flying lap. Let's see what we can get done here. Lovely first corner there, considering. Back down second gear for the second corner. Try and roll on the throttle there. Didn't really work out how I wanted it to. Coming to what we've become known as Kryptonite Corner to be. Nice rotation in there with a bit of trail braking. Quite happy with that. A little bit too early on throttle coming out of that other little hairpin. I should Google the names of the corners on the journey. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. Coming down the back straight once again. Up to fifth gear, 197. I'm going to try and trail brake in here, get a bit of rotation on the first part of this corner. It's a lovely double apex. I don't know if I should leave it in second or third there. Try and keep it on the new tarmac here, rotate it in nicely. Try and use brakes to rotate here. This car, honestly, without braking and trail braking to corner, it feels like I'm driving a front wheel drive, which is both a good and a bad thing. Bit of both. Try and late apex this time. Could have gotten on throttle maybe a little bit earlier. We're on our second flying lap now. And once again, we're going to try and late apex this hairpin. Try and get on throttle a little bit earlier. Once again, coming up to Kryptonite Corner now. Down to third, rotating, missing the apex a little bit. we always say, when you miss an apex, could have Ubered to it, but that one was a cheap Uber because it wasn't too far. Oh, yeah. Touching the cross there, not a great exit onto our back straight here. Second flying lap, not too happy with that. Could have done a bit better. Maybe I was speaking a little bit too much. Coming up to the 100 board, brake at the 100 board, down to third, use the brakes to rotate in, up on the curve, not running as deep this time. Oh, running very wide, coming out there. Around that curve, up to third again, back down to second to rotate the car in. Tap the brakes, rotate. Try and be patient, see if that works. Oh, we gained some good time there. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to beat that. Down to third, down to second here in the first corner, rotate it a bit more. Try and get on throttle a little bit earlier, not really. Down to second. On throttle, last time I early shifted there in hopes to keep the sliding to a minimum. Try and rather carry momentum through you, see if that works. We can get a better exit there, I know that for a fact. We did indeed get a better exit. That's going to give us about another 0.1 of a second going down the back straight here. Quite happy with that. Onto the 100 board, down to third, trail brake in. Try and use more of that curve. You pay for the track, you've got to use all of it. Second, maybe not the right call there. See if we can gain some time back here coming out the last corner. We are not going to. Oh! Our fastest lap of the day was 1:24.415. So, the question is, where does that put our lovely little Alfa Romeo 4C on our leaderboard? So, our fastest time is a 1:23.22. So we're going to go second, right above the BMW 1M. Quite happy. For a car that's only got a 0 to 100 4.5 seconds, it's only got like 190 horsepower. It understeers like crazy if you're not rotating through the corner. And when you do get that little bit of rotation, it wants to oversteer. It feels like I'm driving a 900 kilogram go-kart. But wow, I don't know if I feel highly impressed or a little bit disappointed, because I know there's potential for this car to do really well. I just don't think Magione was the circuit for it. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Magione Hotlaps. If you enjoyed it, click the subscribe button, or if you don't want to subscribe, just click the like button because you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.